Yes, yes, yes. We are back with the Danger Zone podcast. Who we got up in here? Who's here?
Big Shug, baby, you know what it
Oh,
is.
shit. Yeah, Mr. DL, Big Shug. We got some guests popping in a little bit later. It's been a busy week in the world and music and sports and assassinations and everything. It's been a real big week. So what do you got to talk about, Big Shug? Where do you want to go first?
Right, man, like, yo, I'm gonna feed him with you. Of course, we all know that this situation that's come out with Jay-Z, with the, he's been accused in a civil case of supposedly allegedly with Puffy, raping a 13-year-old Jane Doe at this time. Obviously there's takes on that, and from my position of it is knowing that, like, I could almost stand here and say that when that thing plays itself out, it's not going to be anything. The problem I have too, though, with it is, so all this thing's going on with Puff. Though Puff has all this criminal thing coming down on him situation, and then so someone wants to bring a civil case against Jay-Z on his alleged situation. Now, the thing that a part of that's crazy too is the fact that in the history of it, people have done things like that after asking for money, after say, hey, if you don't do this, almost blackmail. Yeah. There's been things like that in that situation, and
yeah, I hear you. I don't want to victim blame or anything like that. We're not here for that. But I will say, I'm a Jay-Z fan, so yeah. I'd like to say that it was all speculatory or whatever, but we don't know. But I'd like to think.
I'll put myself on that one. That shit didn't happen.
I'd like to think that it didn't happen, and just his confidence in that it didn't happen, it speaks a lot. And everyone's like, "Do you think the NFL is going to cancel the Super Bowl halftime show because of this?" And I don't know. I think Jay-Z. I think he might get the support. We'll see, because they don't have a lot of time to cancel it. So we'll see.
Here's the thing that you mentioned that too. So there was a football player on the Patriots. You might have heard a few weeks back, that he was. A woman said that he, roughed her up, threw out the house, naked, all these accusations. So of course, what happens? You got to dismiss him from the team. And he was adamantly saying that, and him and his lawyer, that this didn't take place. This is not the situation.
Yeah.
Even though in the magnitude it's a smaller thing, but 2 weeks later, he's back playing with the Patriots. Yeah. And this hasn't even went to court yet, because obviously it wasn't that. Now, the thing with Jay-Z is being such a polarizing figure and being at that level, it's crazy. We champion, as fans, people champion people to come from, like him, the projects, or Puff, come from nothing to become something.
Yeah.
Then when they come becoming something, they so dope. Then when they're rich as hell, it's like they suck. Right. So
a lot of people, who's celebrating Jay-Z's downfall more than anyone? Broke ass, I never made it rappers, and broke ass hustlers who never made a dollar, then can't relate to what he's saying. Oh, he ain't good. He's not as good as Nas. He's not as good as Bazaar. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, perhaps you can't relate to him because he's super fucking dope. As a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I will be honest. Things we've heard about Jay-Z over the years. We heard that he was with Foxy Brown when she was a kid. Is it true? Who knows? We heard that he was with Aaliyah when she was a kid. Is it true? Who knows? We heard he was with Beyonce when she was whatever. Who knows? He also went on tour and did an album with one of the most famous pedophiles that ever lived. So
here's the thing. So when he, so in the early part of them circles, like, I used to move around a lot of the same people in a certain part of that,
Mm-hmm.
But when that was what you were supposed to do when him and R. Kelly did that record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were winning. Like that's a comp to almost like him and Kanye when they did their album.
Yep.
Like that was a combination to do. Now you got, Dame Dash and a few others saying stuff like, oh, so and so was in the room and these young girls around, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You saying that, listen, you can find a bunch of pictures with Jay-Z or whoever else hugging young girls because they want to take pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could find a ton of them and put your narrative on whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Say that R. Kelly, like everybody wants to lump everybody in anyway. But to say R. Kelly and Jay-Z like are the same people or whatever, like that's to me.
I'm just saying what has been out there. That stuff that I mentioned isn't something that people just started saying 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like this thing is saying that someone's a terrible rapper too. Like they've been saying that for years. Oh, he ain't good. He sucks. He's overrated. You know what I mean? So
I can see you thinking he was overrated. I don't think so. I always said if there was a right answer to the question, it's probably him. Who's the best? He's not my favorite rapper or anything like that. But I say if there was a right answer, it might be there. He might be it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to say he sucks, I'm just like, what are you talking about? Say you think he's overrated, that's fine. But people who always like, oh, he sucks. I was like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I mean, and let me tell you, everybody wants, even when Puff Daddy first went down with his situation, which still is not in court, it hasn't played itself out at all. It's just the accusations and what they're doing.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we still don't we could be talking about some miraculous, something that happened miraculously a few months down the road, like, damn, wow, can you believe that? You know what I mean? So, but Jay-Z, I feel like they want to lump him in.
Yeah.
Almost just because they don't want it. Like you went to a party or attended Puffy's party or whatever. You probably went to a Trump party too. You probably went to Hugh Hefner's parties as well. You know what I mean? So now you're a bad guy because you went to the party. Nah, man, it's other things. There's other things that take place, maybe. But like going to a party, you were going to like the White Cats was doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? The Dean Martins and back in the famous popular guys, man, was going to parties having these parties.
I said it a few months back or whatever. Just because Diddy's having a party doesn't mean it's one of those parties, and just because it's one of those parties doesn't mean that everybody at the party is hip to it. For example, we all go to parties, family events or whatever, where the people are smoking weed over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's where they're smoking weed over there. That might be where they're using the jelly up there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't say, oh, this guy took a picture with Puff Daddy. This guy hung out with Puff Daddy one time. He must be a this. He must be a that. No, I don't think so. But, I can see why people who already don't like you. Oh, I hate Jay-Z. Fuck, he's whack. He's overrated. I can see why you just jump to the confirmation bias that Jay-Z's a child molester or whatever because you already made up your mind that you don't like him, and any negative information you receive about him, you're gonna take as fact, and any positive information you're gonna receive about him, you're gonna take as not fact. You know.
And another thing too is where. Because we live in this social media world, of course. Now, everyone's quick to say that he's a predator. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's quick to say, now you're a predator. And have with the memes, if you've seen them replacing the predator's face with his and all this craziness. We know that's coming just like he knows it. In the midst of it all, he just went to who was that? Like
Mufasa.
Yeah, the Mufasa. Was that like a party or was that?
Yeah, it looked like the red carpet premiere of Mufasa, which is I believe Beyonce was in the first one. I believe she may be in this one, but I know their daughter is.
She is. Her daughter is the daughter of Simba.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
And Beyonce played Nala, so it'll be Nala's daughter.
But I thought it was a prequel to The Lion King. I thought it was the story of Mufasa coming up. So they wouldn't be alive.
But they're mixing a couple things.
They're probably telling someone the story and cutting back and forth. Yeah. All right.
So it's like if you hold on. It's like if you mix. You said they're mixing it, so it's like if you mix Mufasa with a poodle, it's a Mapoodle. Okay, but no, on the real though,
a Pufasa.
A Pufasa. Hey yo, but here's the thing.
She had the big Pufasa. You didn't even know, bro.
Whoa! And she was walking a Mapoodle down the street. Anyway, so and. Like, shout out to kudos to her too, man, because, this is a young lady who, the children in this situation, and in that now she's choosing to be in the light, right? So they're not protected from this either, these words. It's a social media word. This is what you got to hear about your father. But if you've seen it and the behavior, you could almost tell that this thing is so fake, so crazy to them that we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on as this isn't happening. There's not much else they can do. Let's enjoy your night and let's, do what they did.
Yeah.
But, like I'm not going for all those jumping out the window and all those will be quick to judge because people always judge everything. Like,
Yeah. Well, with him, it's just so much. I compare him to like LeBron James, the people who live to hate Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z, I hate Jay-Z. Like they just live to hate. This is like their Thanksgiving. Their Thanksgiving is today or yesterday.
Look at LeBron. Look at LeBron James. So you don't have Jay-Z or anyone. You don't have Jay-Z nowhere, but you have LeBron. Ain't nothing like a P. Diddy party. Ain't nothing like a Diddy party. So
unfortunate. That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy. So now, them people that you got the people that grew up. Well, what was he doing? What she was probably doing nothing. He was probably just at the party, like we said. Just like everyone else, right? But it's crazy.
Blah 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 blah. The one more thing I wanted to talk about before we do the sports is we got the big thing we want to talk about when it comes to sports, but I had the thing I wanted to bring up, but I seem to have lost all my notes, which is always good to be on the podcast, losing your notes. Let's talk about it. Fuck it. Juan Soto. Juan Soto is going to make $800 million to play baseball over a 15-year span. Plus, no one's even mentioning this, Shug. These guys make most of their money from their endorsements.
Right.
So what is this guy going to make, really? You know what I mean?
So, and here's the thing, before we even get further. So how a lot of these players live off the endorsements. So that money doesn't even have to be touched. They make enough in endorsements to live.
Yeah. What I mean? What was his? Gronkowski, I think it was. Rob Gronkowski made. He never spent his football money.
Same thing with Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, shit.
Time of it. Because they got, and you don't have to. I mean, you're living off millions already. So what do you got to, I got to buy 17 more cars. And, the thing about it is, too, so baseball, they're giving out all this money. They've been doing it for a while, but man, that's ridiculous because it's like 15 years, right?
15 years.
So Patrick Swayman, who's a goalie for the Bruins, I think he just got, how hockey is. His shit might be 12 years at $66 million.
Yeah.
Right? The difference. And he's been sucking ever since he got it. But that's the thing. It's like, now that they even expect you, he's going to be good. That kid is good. Like, it'd be good. But then you really have to pay somebody that much money? I don't get it.
Dude, I was doing the math. Now, I'm not even talking games, bro. I was doing the math. I'm just talking about minutes of his life. He's in 15 years, every minute of the next 15 years, every minute. He's already, since we've been talking about him, he's already made $97.
Wow.
He's going to make $97 a minute for the next 15 years, bro. He's going to make $140,000 a day. So what's that? 280, 3, $320. So he's already made about $400,000 playing for the Mets. He probably hasn't visited New York yet. So, is anyone worth it? No, I don't think anyone's worth that kind of money. But since they are worth it, yeah, you're going to give it to the best player. The best player is going to come get it. Because don't forget, 20 years ago, we were sitting around being like, damn, man, can you believe they're going to give Alex Rodriguez $25 million a year for 10 years? Remember how unheard of that was?
This thing was $250,000.
Yeah, remember how unheard of it was that this guy named Kevin Garnett that was going to get more money than Michael Jordan?
Right.
Like now it's like those contracts that 250 or 200 250 million that A-Rod got, that's like not even that much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So do I think anyone deserves that kind of money? No. You can buy the Boston Red Sox right now for $2.1 billion. They're worth about $4 billion. You can buy them for $2 billion. They just gave this guy a third of that. And the Boston Red Sox, that's the biggest top five at least, top three I'd say, but top five. You got the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox.
Man, the crazy thing
those are the guys. The Cardinals.
One of the biggest things I think is crazy about that is your family. What I mean is like, so everybody knows you have hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's almost like the people are human. It's like, how can I ask you for this and that? And you tell me no. Like, you know what I mean?
The Yankees offered him $760. The Mets offered him $765 plus a press box for his family that he owns. He owns it at the stadium.
Right.
I was upset for a day. I was like, man, I thought he was asking for too much. It's hard to build a team around. You got three guys on the team that have astronomically big contracts. It's tough to build a team around that. And you can't do it with one player in baseball. Like, you can get away with it in basketball sometimes. Like, sometimes there's a LeBron James or a Kobe Bryant who can carry a whole team. But in baseball, you can't. One guy can't do it because he doesn't play for half of the game. You know what I'm saying? He's off the field for half of the game.
Because one of the big, him and also one of the big stars in baseball can walk down the street and nobody will know who he is. What's his name? Mike Trout.
Yeah.
You know, he's phenomenal. But it's like, ain't nobody talking about him right now. But he,
it was Soto. Every team in the world wanted Soto. Everyone got, he might come here. He might come to Pittsburgh. He might come to fucking Arizona. Yeah, no. But I can go on about that all day. We got real love in the place with the football picks and the scores. So, I think she's here. Oh yeah, there she goes.
I am here.
Oh yeah. So let us know the damage of the week. What happened?
Hold on 1 sec.
He's holding on.
Yeah, 1 sec.
What do you think about that contract? Did you hear about it?
What do I honestly I didn't hear about it, but just
$800 million. Well, $765 plus bonuses, plus there'll be other shit too, but $800 million roughly total. Just think of how much his agent. Oh my God, how much do these agents make? 10, even if you made 10% of $800 million, what's that? $80 million. Oh my God.
I know. What I thought was interesting when you said, like, is he worth it? And it's not so much is he worth it, like, how can this establishment afford to pay someone that?
Yeah, they have
still have a team.
The owner of the Mets, I guess, is worth like $20 billion. I did the math. 82 home games. They have to sell out 82 home games for the next 52 years at an average of $60 per customer, which doesn't seem too crazy. But then you think about, that's just for one guy. Not the rest of everything else. That was just to pay one guy. So it's like, oh my God. Like, it's kind of fucking crazy.
I think like how that's such an astronomical amount of money for one person that even just a portion of that for helping other people goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like, we're fighting for, funding for anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to pay this guy $800 million to play for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
And it's just.
But you have a lot of people. See, it's based on a lot of things. It's based on bringing people to the ballpark. People watch
buying
TV.
jerseys.
A lot of the players do a lot of charitable and things to help a lot. Like I know Derek Jeter does for sure. Like,
absolutely, I know. But it's just like he's getting paid no matter what. Like if his contract doesn't get canceled for whatever reason, he's getting that money.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. Right. You know what I mean? So.
All right, I'm excited to know because I know the Giants fucking lost. I know that. I know the Giants lost, and I know that the Giants fans were cheering when they missed the field goal or something at the end because it meant that they would get a good draft pick.
Oh boy.
So I know I lost one game.
What do we got?
DL, you lost 4 games.
4 games? Dang.
So you won 9 of them.
Oh.
Tanya also won 9.
Okay.
Dad got 10.
Oh.
And I was the winner of the week with 11.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Go Rilla. Go me.
Oh, yo. So what are our numbers right now?
So to date, we have, I'm still at the end, but I got 26 and 82. DL is at 29 and 79. Dad, you're at 32 and 76, and Tanya's at 132 and 76. And Tanya's at 134 and 74. So you gained a game on her.
Nice. Everyone's catching up. Everyone's moving up.
The gap is closing.
This week it starts with you, Reed.
Word. Because I was a winner?
That'll work.
Yeah. Also, I am also Tanya today. So I will do Real Love and then Tanya.
All right.
Okay. All right, so Thursday night game, we got the Rams at the 49ers. I'm going to go 49ers, and obviously Tanya's going 49ers.
Who's up, me?
Yeah.
49ers.
Damn, the Rams just hung 44 points on the Bills. You know what? I'm going to buck that. Let me go to Rams.
Rams. Okay. All right, we got Sunday, 1 o'clock games. We got the Commanders at the Saints. Us ladies are going with the Commanders.
Commanders.
I'll go Commanders.
Us ladies and gentlemen are going with the Commanders. Got it. All right, next we got the Kansas City at the Browns. We're going KC.
DL?
Oh, KC, obviously. I was thinking at the Browns. I'm like, wait. And I was like, what am I talking about? Yeah, KC.
That's KC 100%.
And then the Bengals at the Titans. Ladies are doing the Bengals.
Bengals. Fuck.
Bengals.
All right, Bengals for everybody.
Bengals. Bang.
All right, Dolphins at the Texans. Texans for us.
Dolphins.
Texans.
All right. Ravens at the Giants. I will be going with the Giants. Tanya will be going with the Ravens.
So, if the Giants... Sorry, I don't have any stats in front of me. If the Giants win this game, that doesn't mess anything up for them? They don't, like, move on to the...
Not really, because...
Giants!
I'm going Ravens.
Because I know they tried to lose on purpose, which I don't know. I don't know if they really did or not, but I know the fan base was cheering that, which I never like. But.
All right, we got the Jets at the Jaguars next, and we're going with the Jags. Ladies and Jags.
Oh, man, the Jets at the Jaguars.
Yep.
I'm going Jets.
Jets.
I think they're gonna do something at one. They're gonna. This guy's gonna make his money at some point.
I'm gonna go Jets too, man.
Good. Okay. That's a J game. Jets, Jaguars. Cool. All right. Cowboys at the Panthers. Cowboys. For both of us.
What happened last week? Did they win last week, Cowboys?
Oh, please.
They should have. It was the goofiest play ever known to mankind.
I'm gonna go Cowboys one more time yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that. Yeah. Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys. Well,
I saw clips of that play.
goofy.
Yeah.
Get away. Hey, they call it poison. When the ball hits the ground, when it's get punted or touched like that or blocked, get away from it. Like getting punted, get away from it. And so they yell, poison, poison. This dude goes and tries to grab it and misses it. And dude pushes it away, and the rest is history.
Mm-hmm. All right, 4:25 games. We got a bunch of 4:25, no 4 o'clocks. So we got the Bucks at the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Tampa, and Tanya's going with the Chargers.
Chargers for me. The Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm going to go, the Chargers should have beat KC. I'm going to go Chargers, man.
All right. We got the Colt. Oh, horse on horse. Horse on horse.
Huh?
Colts at the Broncos.
Oh. Where'd you go?
Oh, Broncos for us.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Is that because the Broncos are older than Colts and you think that?
No, they just, the way they do their is a little different.
Because we be picking bees overseas.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, shit. We got 10 minutes. I forgot about this. Oh, hold on.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. Because we
got-
can take a break and come back.
Mm-hmm. We got the Pats at the Cardinals. Pats for me, Cardinals for Tanya.
Cardinals.
Birds.
Bats.
Right. And then Bills at the Lions. That should be a pretty good game. Us ladies are going with the Lions.
Lions. Oh, yeah.
Lions.
All right. Steelers at the Eagles.
That's another
We are going Eagles.
Eagles for sure. Did the Lions win last week?
Yeah. Eagles.
Damn, they won with all those injuries. That's the week before. Hell yeah.
Oh, hold up. It's
Yes.
the Eagles?
Say it again.
Who was the Lions and the Eagles?
No, Eagles and Steelers.
Steelers.
I said Eagles. That's crazy. I'm going Lions.
No.
Nope. Try again.
No.
Hold up.
Steelers at the Eagles.
Oh, Eagles. Eagles. Okay. I was right. But
It's all good.
geez.
All right. Sunday night, we have the Packers at the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. Sonny's going with the Packers.
At the Seahawks. I'm going Packers. Packers.
I'm going Packers.
Okay. Alright. And I just want to confirm that. Yeah, so we got a doubleheader on Monday Night Football this week.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, we got an 8 o'clock and then an 8:30. So we have the Bears at the Vikings. We are going with the Vikings.
Vikings.
Dad?
Vikings.
Vikings.
Word.
All right, and then we got the 8:30 game is Falcons at Raiders. I am going with the Raiders at home, and Tanya's going with the Falcons.
Falcons at the Raiders. Dang, the Raiders kind of. I'll go Falcons. Bastards.
Okay.
Falcons.
All right, that brings us. That's the Monday Night doubleheader.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So that's it?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
All right, groovy. Hey,
Grooving it.
so right now we are Tanya 134 what?
134.74.
Shug.
132.76.
DL.
129.79.
And Ray.
Love.
Yeah.
126.82.
All right, good as usual. We'll catch you next week. We appreciate you coming.
Yep.
With your prowess and your presence and your beauty. All that goes together. So we'll catch you next time, all right?
Okay. Bye. Have a good night.
Peace. Oh, yeah. All right. So what do you want to do? You want to take a couple-minute break and then come back and just do whatever?
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah, because we just need to take a 5-minute break and then we can come back. Yeah.
What do I got? Oh, stupid as is, but then you do a couple of sport things to speak on, I guess. You know, we'll figure that out.
Yeah. All right, cool. Maybe I should just let this thing run out. What do you think?
How many minutes you got?
I don't know. Probably like 3 to 5, probably.
Oh.
Just do it till it runs out. Then we'll take a 5-minute break.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, but
the Danger Zone podcast. You're live.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, man, you know, on the sports level, man, and things, the Bruins, you know, they fired their coach, got a new coach. They've been doing good, but just last night, night before, they lost 8-1. Terrible. Jerry Swayman, after getting that, he held out to get that contract for $66 million, and he's been playing like the back of a mule. Now, he got to get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's been great watching things, man. You know, I think shout out to my son, too, who was an FCS Bull. They lost, but, you know, there's a lot of interesting things that happened for him. So, you know, onward and upward, man, and we keep it moving, you know. Yeah, man. You got something else you want to pop? Or
no, I don't think so. Just, no, not really. I was just talking about that. I do have one thing. All right. Remember how I was saying this guy is a trained assassin. This man's a trained this killer. All right. Yo, you pull off the fucking James Bond level assassination in New York City in the daylight, sunrise, in New York City, and then you get caught with the fucking weapon.
I think he was at McDonald's or something too.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that just sounds fucking weird to me. You got caught. Why do you still have that weapon? Why'd you still have that weapon, bro? You could have got a ferry to fucking Staten Island and dumped that thing in the fucking water.
You know what it is? That dude was, as we learned his history, that dude was so intelligent that he was stupid.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens to people like that. They're so smart, they do crazy shit. You know what I mean? And it's on one side, it's like ingenious. It's a genius at work, and the other one is like, you stupid doing regular life.
Yeah.
So he had a statement that he had to make. Turns out his roommate was talking about he had sciatic back pain and was trouble having sex with women and different crazy shit was painful. You know, and he just took it out on dude. But he had a silencer, did it like he did it. You know, and then you could see his face in the picture. So, I mean, it ain't like he was really hiding his face that much either. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And it's like silencers you do come across silencers. Yes, you're right. But you don't come across them that often, bro.
You heard about that ghost gun shit they talk about?
Yeah, would he make it?
Well, they said there's a bunch of them out there, a ghost gun.
I don't know, man.
I
don't know what they plan on doing about how much they can make illegal anyway, even if they tried to make guns illegal or whatever. Listen, murder's already illegal. So I don't know what you think this or that's going to stop people from killing people, but the technology exists to already make these things. You just make them now. You could 3D print whatever you want now. So the blueprints exist for this gun or that gun. They already exist, man. So I don't know what their plan really is. Oh, we're gonna make them illegal. Yeah, well, people are using guns that are already illegal. You know what I'm saying? So they're using guns that are already illegal to commit murder that's always illegal. So I don't know what you think a law about this is gonna do or a law about that is gonna do. We happen to live if you're watching this from elsewhere, you don't know. Me and Shug live in Massachusetts, which has one of the most strict gun laws in the country. And I personally think it's because this is where John F. Kennedy was from, and something bad happened to that guy on live television one day. So I think that's why they're so hard in this state about that kind of shit. But yeah, that guy carrying a silencer though, as much as you hardly see them, dude, and to show that you hardly see them, you hardly see them. You don't see them like really out on a daily basis. You don't see them in music videos. You don't see them like that. So the fact that this guy kept it on him is like, oh, if you saw a guy, Shug, you're walking the tracks and you saw a guy and he had a pistol, you'd be like, oh, shit, that guy got a pistol over there. You wouldn't think anything of it. You wouldn't connect him with a 2-state-away crime. But you saw a guy with a fucking silencer, you'd be like, oh, shit, that might be that same fucking guy. But I don't know. I thought that was fucking one of the most bonehead fucking things I've ever seen. Why'd you keep that gun? Is that a sentimental thing? What did you do? What did you do?
It's no thinking. It's almost. You heard how he had this outburst about, whatever his madness was when they were taking him into the courthouse. So obviously not losing it, like at this point, whatever, because he made a decision to go, like, I'm going to go up to this dude. Because obviously that didn't happen that day. Like, he had been watching. Yeah. You were smart enough to find out when he comes and when you could walk right up behind him. Because dude wasn't walking with security, so he was the last person expecting something like that to happen. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So terrible, man. It was terrible, but hey.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, man. Like, what the fuck? Why would you? What would possess you to keep it on you unless you wanted to get cut? And if you didn't have that on you and 12 IDs and whatever, they would have probably called the police on you, and that would have been it. They would have came out. That's probably not him. That's probably not him. So yeah, I don't know, man. That guy was pretty dumb getting caught with that gun. But what else? What else you got?
That much. I just also want to send out prayers and strength to the family of Randy Moss. He's going through something. They say it's cancer, but a former NFL football player, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But he stepped away from, I believe it was ESPN, to deal with it. They had been talking about, his eyes were looking yellow previously. Then he wore sunglasses on one of the shows. So he came out and said that he'll be stepping away to deal with his health issues. So, get well, man. Get well, Randy Moss, one of the true greats.
Yeah, Randy Moss. Yeah, that's a good one. Damn. Great
person, too. He grew into be that great person, too. So, man, we counting on you, brother. Come through. Also, rest in peace to my Uncle Leonard.
Yeah, rest in peace. I saw that.
He just passed. He had that cancer. But I haven't seen him in a long time, but I had been in communication a couple of times through cousins on Facebook, so to speak. And when we were younger, coming up, man, he was one of, he was a real good uncle, man. He was, always fun-loving, one of my father's little brothers. So I believe there was 6 brothers. Now there's, now I think there's only 1 left now. But rest in peace, Uncle Leonard. The legacy continues, man. And for your kids and family and nephews and nieces and everyone else out here, man, rest in peace. Love you forever. But man, other than that, you got something going
on? No, not really. Just finished last night mixing the new album I produced for Terminology, so that one's in the books.
I know he's got something coming out too called Technology with M&I Tech, right?
Yep, that's out right now. Actually, you can go get it right now. It's on iTunes, number 3 on iTunes. So go check that out.
Also, shout out to Rex. I just he dropped a single with Rusty Jux. Shout out to Rusty Jux too, and it's called Hardcore Reporters.
Hardcore.
And I guess he's on the 12th. He's dropping a little. Looks like it was vinyl. I'm not exactly sure. I think that's what it is. But
nice.
Check for Rex. You know what I mean?
Yep. I got an album coming with Rex too. Got an album coming with Shug. Got an album coming with Rex. Album coming with Term. Damn, Segway King. But I
Hey, it is what it is. Plus, on top of that, he's talking about doing a vid too, so he's probably gonna reach out to you on that.
I think I missed out on that one. He reached out to me and I checked the message. It was at 2:30 in the morning, which is usually like I'm usually up doing it at that time. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I was passed out at that specific time. I missed it, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that one because
we didn't shoot it yet. So
okay, I see. Yeah. Besides that, thinking about releasing instrumental albums of songs that I've already put out over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's right. You just made me think too. I have a project with M. Dot as well, and I was just thinking because I was listening to instrumentals, and I think that's always dope. That's always dope to do. Obviously, Premier does that too, but
nice.
It's always dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not even like beats that aren't used, like straight up beats I already put out. A song, yeah, just maybe. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just been just doing that, mixing a lot of records. I'm mixing your records next, and got shit with Hectic coming. Make 'em pay, fucking Term, Saigon, just a lot of stuff, man.
Keep it busy, man. Keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? Also that I'm ready for all of that. Matter of fact, you need to send me that again. Because the emails got knocked, like I told you earlier.
Yeah. I'll send it when I'm gonna do it in the next few days. So I'll send you all like how I want it to sound perfect and shit.
Yeah, no question. That project. So anyway, I guess that leads us to none other. Also, supposedly, Bill Belichick is finalizing the deal to be the coach of the University of North Carolina. So I don't know how real that is, but man, that's what they're saying right now.
What do you consider that? A step down, or is that a step down?
I mean, somewhat, because I felt like he still wanted to coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
But maybe that means there's a few jobs that open now. Maybe that means cats ain't really getting at him. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. I sure would. Just release. He's 72 or whatever. Just 5 years. Give somebody 5 years. You good.
Yeah.
I think he can change something around with some solid teams. Like he'd be that piece and get him over the hump. Trust me.
Yeah.
So that might be the case, though. Still, that might be the case, but we'll see. We'll see. That's what they're saying.
Hell yeah.
That leads us right up to
Stupid as hell.
Word.
Oh, I didn't watch the special yet. Sorry, I didn't watch the special yet. But did you see Jamie Foxx? Is it true? Is there really a clip of Jamie Foxx saying? I've seen it trending, but I didn't see the clip. Jamie Foxx saying that P. Diddy gave him something. That's why he got fucked up.
I didn't peep that. I just heard the part where he was cracking on Cat Williams talking about.
I saw that too. That was good. That was a good impression.
I've seen that part. Yeah, that was pretty fun. You know what I mean? So the thing is, but I heard that'll be dope. I guess I'm gonna have to check that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Who had the biggest? Yeah. That's a good question for you. Who had the biggest career from In Living Color? Jamie Foxx, who won an Oscar. Remember, Jamie Foxx won an Oscar, so you got to always put that in his corner. Or Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx? Okay.
I mean, for a time, Jim Carrey, his shit was wild, like, you know.
Yeah. But he was so big. Jamie Foxx has never been the biggest star on the planet. Jim Carrey was. So I think
Jamie Foxx was like more consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus he can, you know, all the things he can do as an actor, as a comic actor, as a comedian, as a singer. You know what I mean? As there's so much he could do. Like it was just He said, like Jim Carrey, like we're looking for him, but Jamie Foxx, man, you could see him entertaining, doing things, but for years to come. You know what I mean? Because he's that dude like that, man. So, but yeah, we get to Stupid as Hell.
We are here. It's the best part of the week. Stupid as Hell with Big Shug.
This week, Stupid as Hell comes from, you know, a place we like to dig in and find stupid people, is Florida. Pinellas, Florida. A man was arrested and for putting eye drops all over his nephew's meatball sandwich because he was mad at him that day. So our man Frank Leach walks into an establishment where I guess he frequents. He gets a meatball sandwich and what have you. And he says that they have the eye drops. His eyes are red, they're itchy, whatever. The guy gives him eye drops. He opens the sandwich and puts the eye drops all over the meatball sandwich. And dude was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, some of you get sick off of that. You'd be puking all over the place, whatever. He said, basically, like, I'm mad at my nephew, so I'm going to give it to him. So as he left the store, of course, the guy at the store told Frank, and they went to wherever he was at and arrested him. They were able to also look at the footage and see him putting the eye drops on the meatball sandwich. So therefore, he was arrested and charged with poisoning. And at this time, he hadn't got out. But
it said his nephew told police that he had eaten a small part of the sandwich, but didn't know that it had been tampered with. He refused. Yeah. He refused medical treatment. I know that if you, I've seen. I've never done it, but I've seen things where people squirt that into people's drinks and it gives them like diarrhea or something.
Yeah, he said you can go in the bathroom all over the place.
When I was younger, I used to DJ in clubs, and people would be super fucking annoying. And they would come, play this song you already played, or play this, play that. We used to squirt bleach at with a little water pistol at their fucking clothes.
Yo, man, listen.
And it was so terrible, so petty. But when they used to come up, they used to, I'm like, oh my God, squirt, squirt. And fucking when they walked away, the big old bleach stain on the back of their shit.
Yo, let me tell you, that's crazy you say that. You know the Super Soakers?
Yeah.
So when they first came out, a bunch of people had them and was down part of Boston called Grove Hall. They were all spraying all the cars and everything. I mean, tons of people had them, Then it kind of shifted because they started putting urine, bleach, grape juice, those guns, right? You know what I mean? And still spraying people. So, that made me think of that because it was the crazy.
Urine's fucked up because, when you think about it, man, you know you did that shit there, somewhere in an alley or outside the cars. You got piss all over your hands. You know what I'm saying? Fucking...
It's crazy.
You didn't fucking cleanly put that in there at your house. Fucking.
When I say at least 100 people with Super Soak, it could have been more than that. It looked crazy that everybody. Well, it was kind of novelty in the beginning because they were just shooting water. Yeah. But then they started doing that dumb shit because
when those things came out though. Mm-hmm. When Super Soakers came out, those things were fucking dope, dude. You never seen anything like that shit.
Freddie had we was on tour, Smoking Groove's tour, and Freddie had the big huge one, and he used to blast everybody in the front row, But you know how fans are, everybody was loving that.
Yeah,
Get me wet, so Yeah. But I thought they were awesome when they first came out my damn self. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, I always wanted the Super Soaker, man. We never got one. We always got the fucking the bootleg, the medium dampener or whatever the fucking bootleg shit was.
Or just the Sun Soaker or the hey yo dad, just a bubble mower.
Yeah,
it's not a Super Soaker. You know what I mean?
Bro, this is so I used to when I was a kid, man. All my parents ever bought me was Bobos. That's it. Ever. Oh well. Man, these shoes came out. These are Michael Jordan's. He's the basketball player. But these shoes right here are $10. I'm like, oh yeah, but they never wrap their head around that part of it. So I remember one year, my cousin Jose had a campfire, and we all gathered around the campfire, and I had these plastic ass fucking $6 shoes and sneakers on, bro. And I remember those fucking. I remember sitting there next to the fire, and then I looked at the bottom of my shoe, and they were all disformed and melted. You know what I'm saying? Like all fucking. You know what I'm saying? They weren't melted off, but they were definitely all fucking deformed. And I think that was the first time my parents stepped into that era of you can't. These shoes are fucking terrible. Fucking.
My father and mom, they so yeah, they would with him especially. He was buying stuff like that. You had to get that. The only difference is they knew the stores basically to get the knockoffs, whatever. Like we grew up going to Marshalls.
Yeah.
Filene's Basement. These were all places. Quentin Bargain Center. There was always these places where you would go to get the name brand stuff. You know what I mean? So for whatever reason, there, like obviously at the affordable prices. So you were still able to wear all the stuff. And then eventually, we working in high school and got the school jobs and then you're buying your little shit that you want to wear, whatever. By the time you got to high school, so. Yeah, we kind of grew into that, man. They kind of let you know. Or layaways was big back then too. But I'm about to step out into the realness of this thing. I don't hear the win right now, but I'm sure it's pretty still.
People used to try to get me with he got that shirt at Marshall's, like try to clown me or whatever. I'd be like, how do you know, bro?
Yeah, they did. They never.
Yeah, how do you know? Because you've been to Marshall's, motherfucker. That's how you know I got it at Marshall's.
You have the sneakers, whether they were Converse, Keds, whatever was out, like all because they had it all. It's just that you had searched through whatever. It's still the same way. So people still go there, teams.
I never had fresh gear growing up. That's one thing I never fucking had. But yeah, all right, that was good, man. People are stupid. Shout out to what was his name? Leach? Someone Leach?
Leach.
You fucking weirdo.
Frank Leach, stupid as hell.
I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to us, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all always, man. Checking in with us. Like I always say, excuses have no purpose, so don't make them. And as we grow, we glow. So that continue to do each and every week, man. And check on your people. Sometimes people just need you to talk to them, or you need to say something to them, or they might just need to be heard. You know what I mean? So check on your people, man. Other than that, hey, we out of here, man. Peace.